Hi guys, sorry, wrong way round. Hello. Right, I'm trying to do all this because we're trying to set it up so where I do my videos, so just ignore me. So I'm hoping that I find it, but if not, there I am. Okay, I'm looking down there, I'm looking at you, and I've got to play that. And guess what? It's not working. Well, I'm a bit early. Oh, I've got two people. Can you keep pressing that button, please? I'm not doing it. Hello, everybody. I've got Natalie. Let's see who else. Natalie, Pam, Cheryl, sorry. Julia. Enjoyed that, Julia. It was brilliant. Mandy. Trish. I feel like I'm reading the news like this. Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Marilyn. Looks like I'm in a dungeon now. Might keep shutting out curtains. Right, this isn't working for some reason, so if you bear with me. I've come on a little bit early just to... Right, okay. Mark, will you open curtains for me, please? Because it's sending it the camera funny. Come and have a look. It's going in and out. Brilliant. That's better. It's focusing better now. Right, guys. How is everybody? I'm trying to do this. Isn't it? Hi, Frida. Hi, Sarah John. Sam. Julie. I'm not... It's Julie Wilson. And another Julie. Hi, Susan. Sue. See what I mean? It's like I've got... repeating myself. Anyway... How the devil are you? Right, I've got a bit of a thing going on today, because at 1 o'clock I've got a show coming up on TV, and I'm going to call in because I'm going to speak to Fiona. I hope you've been enjoying the videos. I've got to put a big shout out to my other half, Mark, because he's so annoyed with me for saying this, but he's just done so much to help me. He's set all this up. He's really helped me. He's very anti-social, so, but he's done really out, so I can't thank you enough. And I just wanted to explain something. You may think, why do I look like this? Well, you know I was talking to you. Oh, I can't be bothered with this. It's driving me nuts. You know we was talking about personal hygiene. Well, one, that's really important. But two, we said about purpose and routine. Do you ever felt like throwing something through the window? Well, I'm getting really close. Yolanda, as in Mrs. Blake, as in Emma's mum. Hello. So, just to explain something. It's very easy in this current climate with like not seeing anybody and not going out and doing all this to sort of lose purpose. So this morning I got up, daily ablution, so I went and had a shower, and I've got a top colours. I do wear colour, a colour, right? Gonna wash my hair. I thought I can't be bothered doing that. That's going too far. But then I thought I'm gonna put some makeup on, and although I don't care whether I look nice or not, I felt better. Hi Jane, hi Darren, Louise. It's not about all this don't burn in your bra business. It's nothing to do with that. I want to put it on because I feel better. It's nothing to do with having to conform. To get that one straight away. I enjoy putting it on. I enjoy wearing it. Nothing to do with you. I come on here with nothing on. Well, clothes, but nothing on. It's not about that. I feel like I've got a regiment for the day, a routine. That's why I do it. Thank you. Colours are a bit bright. Oh, I go from one extreme to the other, don't I? I've got this on because, well, it looks like there's a bit of change in makeup, and I can't bother going all the way down here, and I don't false tan. Well, thank you very much. Anyway, hi Andrew. Andrew Moore is part of my team, And I've got to say, great thank you to him and his wife Marcia, because they do a grand job. All my admin do a brilliant job. All my DT have done a brilliant job. But Andrew makes the most brilliant shoes. Don't make the shoes, but wait till you see them. Fantastic. Anyway, so today I have got the amazing Diane Reevely's products. I go back a long time with this lady. And it's a granddaughter's first birthday today. So, and she's going to be absolutely devastated she's not with her. So, you know, those people who we can't get to be with them, we are with them. We are. Hi Chris, hi Eva, hi Diane, Caroline. So, hello everybody. Right, okay. So, I've not got long, but what I want to say is, to go with my shirt, I'm going to go colour. And no one does colour in my eyes like Diane Reevely. Diane Reevely is colour. So, first of all, I'm going to twist you around. So, if you feel seasick, I apologise. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. It's my third hand. Right, that's my other half, twisting it around. So, first of all, I've got my cup for my water. They sent me this. It makes me laugh. It's golden. They sent it me, and it's got the colour. It's raw Java, and they've even put a colour swatch there to make it look like proper golden paint. It's great, that, isn't it? But I use it to dip in and all that. Now I've got me Dylusions, which is I love this paint. Where are we going now, Mark? Right, I love this paint. Like I said, I haven't got all of them because I did have the whole range, but silly sod me didn't look after them properly. And I've got some Dina, our lovely Dina. So I've got all my colours, got bright. Now, I loaned some stencils out, and the only ones I have got now are these. So what I'm going to say is I'm just going to use these today, and I'm just going to make a quick journal page. Now, the first thing you've got to do is think, well, Diane Reevely, go and have a look at Art from the Heart. It is an amazing site. They sell Studio Light, Marlene, and they sell Dina, they sell Wendy, they sell all top brands, you know what I mean, they're pretty good. So today I've got Doolally Doris, DS002. Now if they all drop off, right up your street, DS007, 007. Right, this is Doodle Parts DYR34582. Then I have got All Around the Edge, DS06, 006. And then this one's one of my favourites I've had this year's. And this one is Doodle Blooms, DYR51220. Right, now, I haven't got a dye journal, so I'm going to use one of mine. So I'm just going to get a page out. And I'm just going to do a page in my journal, for my journal, I mean. So what I've got is I've got over to the side here, I've got all my Dylusion sprays. Do you know what? It's the only thing I've used 2 lots of. It's my second lots now, I'm dead proud. And I've got this. This is invaluable. This, absolutely, the journal block is invaluable. It really is. So the first things first, I'm going to get some colour on. Now, I'm not worried about gesso in this because I know I just want full-on colour. Oh, sorry. While I was thought on, you need some text paper, I said. So I've cut some of these shapes out. I don't care whether they are greatly embossed or not. The shapes are great. The little houses are funky. I've got these. I love these. So we've got that. And I've got my text paper. Let's get going. And are you ready to rumble? Right, spray your page first. And the reason we do this is to get it a little bit damp. Some people do, some people don't. So I'm spraying it that way, turning it over, and I'm spraying it that way. Now, what you can do, years ago when we were doing art, we used to have to stretch our canvases and paper. And all that is that you wet it, you stretch it out with tape, wet it, and it keeps its format. But if you wet onto, they call it plexiglass, but we call it glass or plastic over here. But if you damp both surfaces down, look, it don't move. It don't move. So you have to peel it on and off. So that's a little tip. So you don't need to soak it, but is it so warm, isn't it? I think it's me radiating heat with my change. Right, see, just coming off now. I've not put enough. Right, so I go to always, always, always. How's it looking? Going to put my brights on first. So, oh, this is new. This is new. Oh, why didn't I do this first? Right, I love these bright, funky colours. Always, always. Great. Use from the lid. No contamination. And get that colour on. Go for it. And the reason I put a bit of water on is that it's easier to move. So I've got my 3 places. And now I'm going to go with, I love yellow, orange, red and pink. Just love them all together. I don't think you can beat it. I really don't. So I'm going to go with this pink. I've got another bit of colour. Now, believe it or not, these are clean. And I'm going to go near and over. And it looks terrible. I know it does. I don't care. So I've got my 3. This is what it's about. It's about building colours and shapes and patterns and textures, and you can't do that if you take too much time, because by the time you've sort of come to put one thing on it, you've thought that much that you lose hope, I think. So I'm going to put a bit of orange here. Now that looks atrocious. I know. But remember, when you put your makeup on, you start with foundation, or your clothes, you start with your underwear, unless you go combat, then that's another story, isn't it? Now, I've got a little bit of a bright colour here. Now, I normally say never mix these up, but this is where you completely ignore me, is when, oh, look at that, when you come to dyes colours, because it's all about bright. It's all about bright. Now, I'm hoping we've got a few people out there. You might not have these colours. It's well worth going and have a look at art from the art, but these colours, they're just absolutely, they make you smile. Well, they do me. This is one of the great ones. Now, I know that Di does these in 2 sizes. She does them in A5 and A4. Now, she was amazing. She gave my whole class full sets of these. Seriously, what a woman. And they learn to be expressive, use mixed media in the right way through Diana. And I've got a picture of her which is very close to my heart, where she's looking through some of my kids' GCSE work based on her. I've still got that picture. It's very close to my heart. She donated loads of sprays then. So, oh, and just to say, because she donated loads of sprays, they really treasured them. They really treasured them. So what I've done now is I've brought that beautiful, that one is called Vibrant Turquoise, and I've picked it over the colours. So I've put it over the yellow, put it a bit over the orange, and I don't care when it mingles. So you bring back in this now, and I'm going to go back in with the bright, this, sorry, I don't know names, I'm crap at names, bubblegum pink. Oh, my hands are sore today. We're doing all that blooming thing with wire yesterday. Oh, it's stuck in my fingers and everything. Now, when you get turquoise and pink together, or red, you get the amazing, amazing purples. So I'm just going to do a little bit of that. Yeah. Now, don't be frightened at the amount of people I see. And they're like this, trying to get round like that. Oh, hiya. Hiya. See me? Move your paper round. Move your paper round. So what we're going to do now is go back to one of the other colours, which is the orange. And we need, oh, that's where the colours are. Right, we need to put the orange back in. Now, the things you'll find about the paints, not only are they very good, they're not better than very good, actually, that the wide rims are really helpful. I know she's changed the design slightly now, but that's even easier. I think she's gone similar to the other squeezer bottles. So by building the orange back in, you're going to get blends and layers. Now, I said on the other videos, people say to me, why do you just put colours over colours when you're going to cover them up? And that's because you get layers and transparencies and depth of field of colour and stuff that you would never get if you was using just one flat colour. Like here, it's interacting with the colours underneath it. You get a third and a fourth. So you get not only primaries, you've got secondaries, you've got tertiaries, you've got a triads of colours, complementary. I've been asked to do a couple of colour theory workshops and we'll see how this goes. So there we go. I'm quite happy with that. We've got some numbers here, and I love numbers because they're not, I love numbers, but I love simple numbers, and I love sums as long as I can do them. I like working stuff out, so I like to have a little bit of number play in my work. Now, I'm not putting any more colour on there. I've just gone over. So what we're going to get is a play on colour look and a play on words. So they're actually just like a mere suggestion. Can you see? Doesn't matter whether it's upside down, this way out, upside, you know, round the corner, round the bend. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Now, one thing I would advise you to get, and I love this, is a Dylusion spray, and this is white linen. Now, I've got a few of these, but I've got all the sprays of Diane's. I've got the old ones as well, and I love them all. Love them all. And that's why I was gutted when I hadn't looked after my other ones. So, I've got this. It's very bright, very in your face. So what I'm going to do now is just tame it down. So I'm going to get, now the white has got a ball bearing in it, and this is me, it's because it's not working. Right, when you've got it like that, don't waste that. Don't waste it. Whatever you do, don't waste it. Flip it over. Now, this is Di. She does this for years. Flip it over. Get that. Because you think, oh, I'm not too sure. It's all smudged. You won't see that in a minute. You won't see it because it dies down. The colours die down. So, we've got that. Get your sketchbook. Where is it? All right, here we go. Get your sketchbook. And then wipe your page on it. Keep it clean, and you'll see now this is drying. So I'll just give it a quick waft. This is the other part of me. Not many people know I love. Absolutely adore this. So I think I'm going to change my mind. Aren't they brilliant, these colours? Look at the interaction and the play that we've got. And how the light now, it's not in your face. Now, you'll see Diane do this. And I don't do it. This is Diane, not me. And she rolls over and like that. Mine's a bit flat, it's not rolling very well. So I've got this, I'm loving that. I'm absolutely loving the colour. Look at the colours in it. Look at the colours in this. Oh, sounded like a guinea pig then, didn't I? Right, okay, so I've got this, really loving it. I don't want to cover it up actually. But I've got the little silhouette and this here with the stamps is absolutely that. Let me get it. And it was another one, I can't find it. I might have left it at school. These stamps are so versatile with this one here. So I'm going to use, now I might be wrong, but I'm pretty certain that this is Ben. This is Ben Reevely. Or she's called it Ben. There's no name on this. So I'm going to use, and not only kiss doodad, so you just pull it. Now if you've got a bit more, I should have done this before, I'm sorry guys, wasting your time. So what you would do is pull that. Be careful with them because you don't want to rip them, although they are incredibly hard to rip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him on here. I'm just going to have him sort of down here. And I'm going to go with, oh, where's it gone? I don't know whether this, oh, here we go. Right, a bit of black. a bit of black, and you're like, well, what am I doing here? So I'm going to put a bit of black on here. You don't need a lot. I'm going to cover it. Why are you going to cover it now? Well, I'll show you. So we're going to go over them, right, like this. Somebody's phoning me. Right, so I have moved him a bit. Right, now, Diane will tell you, you've got to wipe these straight away. And go on YouTube, look at Tim's, look at them all. Right, so now I'm going to turn him around like they've had argument here, haven't they? I don't know, actually. I might use a little one, like they're having a bit of a dance, but miles away. But can you see what I mean? I might just have... Actually, no, I'm not having another one. I'm going to get this stamp here, and I'm just going to... this here, and I'm just going to bring in a little bit of colour. I don't want a lot, because I'll still want to be able to see some of the colours, but this is the stencil. So I'm just bringing this down. I'm going to put a little bit down here. So I'm going to have a journaling block there as well. See what I mean? These make anyone look good. Seriously. And they make even me look good with this. And how long does this took? So please don't put too much paint on. And you'll see Di in her videos, she'll push it into her foams, not just pick it up. That's because we've all put too much on, and then she'll tell you herself, it sort of goes into the underneath the masks. So I'm just going to I'm not happy with this here, so I'm going to bring out a little bit. So can you see, by bringing these leaves onto this, it doesn't look as like splodgy, if that makes any sense, because at the moment it looks a bit bitty round there, doesn't it? So that's better. So just going to see how much paint there is on here, and what I'm going to do is just behind him, I'm just going to, this looks like Saturday Night Fever now, doesn't it? Oh, I can't see. Right, so I've got that. Now, you do need to leave the paints. Hang on. I'm trying to be careful now, because if you don't clean them, they take forever. But see, I'm not a cleaner of them. But if you're using black, you've got to be, haven't you? I'm a bit concerned because I don't want to start using my toilet paper. I'm really happy to do another one, but I can't. So here I've got him there, but quite this here. Let's get some colour on it. See these stamps here? There. Right, you get your journaling block. And the thing is with paint, you can go brighter, darker, and we can put our blocks on there. So just going to put some colours over the top to give it a bit of depth. So I'm going to go in for a little bit of the pink. Now, when I'm doing this, I always put the pink out. I never lob my stamp into the paint, because it goes pear-shaped. So just doing that. Now, I don't care whether it stamps nicely or not. Oh, boom. Right, so what I'm doing now is, can you see, I'm lightening. So it's not, the black isn't as overpowering. And I'm just going to put a few in here. Not on his head though. So there's one on its own. So I'm just going to use that one. And this is the one that will get a little bit, it will help here to just integrate that edge. Well, it will if I put a bit of paint on it. So I've got that there. It's a great colour, this. You must get the excess off, because you don't want to fill up your holes. You fill up your holes, it don't start stamp right. So let's clean that up. I'm watching, Di, I'm watching. Look, cleaning as I go. Not much, but I am. I'm trying. God loves prayer. So what you can do is, I've got these like little bits, but they're not going to go with this. They would go up there, but you know, maybe if I put the magic mushrooms on it, but you don't have to. These are quite good. But I'm going to go back with the edges now, because I I love the edges. I think they're really funky, and you can choose your colour and you can do whatever you want, and they're great for doodling. I'll just have to check the time. How are we doing for time? Is that it? Wow. God, I'm good today. 25 past, bloody neck. So what I would use is perhaps a gesso or something like that, and I would put these here. Or you could use, you know, a bright. Now, I don't know whether this is going to work, because it's a bit pink, and I don't really do pink, but maybe embossing it. I'll try a white, see how it goes. Now, and the thing is, I like to tie these in because you've got the text on it. Show you what I mean. You've got, oh, look at that. Get in. You've got the text on these, so it looks like you've already put it on text paper. But if you look carefully, it's numbers. So even though you might not think you can see the numbers anymore, they're in the background. Look. Look at that. So I'm using a Versamagic Cloud White Multi-Surface Chalk Ink. I've had these about as long as I've had some of my underwear, which that means it's a long time, especially the comfy stuff. So I'm just going to put a little bit over here, just to break him up. And then I like to put corner to corner. I'm just going to put a bit down there. And then I've got a bit of pink here, so it might splodge. Happy with that. Going to clean that up. Clean up my stamp. It's not working, Diane. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I'm... Oh, that's why. A bit of water. Right. So I've got that. So what you need to do now is, if you're going to use a pen, you need to let it dry for several hours. And that's because the properties in the paint will adhere to the tip of your pen. And it's like a plasticizer. And even though you can't see it, it clogs it up, so you can't use it. So, you know, if you was at home, well, you are at home. What a stupid thing to say. You know, you'd get a pen or a pencil and you'd wait a bit for it. You know, clean this up. You can use any stuff you want. You don't have to use what I'm using. But I just want to see. Now, it might not work. So what I'm going to do is my journaling round him. So I'm just going to put Facebook lives, saves lives, sanity. Well, it is for me. So I'm going to go here, Facebook Lives, Facebook. Now this is only my personal opinion, it's got nothing, I am not a doctor. I don't want to say it, but Facebook Lives has given me a purpose. Oh, please don't, purpose. And to carry on as normal as possible, even in light of the current dreadful times. Ooh, careful what you do right there. Careful times and places we find ourselves at. Ooh. I'm just writing this ad hoc. A moment. This is for my friend Barbara. A moment of clarity creates a purpose and direction. Don't allow negativity, and if you can't spell it, don't matter. I've got my head in the way, sorry. Negativity to, don't allow negativity to fester. We shall, or should, all get together. There we go. So that's just my personal opinion. I don't need to say it's nothing for everybody else. And then you can just sort of doodle inside these here, like this. Oh, look at that, how 2 leaves have gone and it's got made a love art. So I've got here, it doesn't end like that. I think I would have to get, I'd have to get some different things going on, like a bit of depth round him or round here, just give it a bit of pencil line and then smudge it out, and just here, give it a bit of depth so that it looks like it's on top. This is just it's a 9B pencil. Just to give it a bit of a depth there. You won't see it till it's all done. And you'll see a lot of videos, Diane's videos, where she takes the time to just doodle in. But this is something I did with her many, 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 many years ago. And I've done a few since then. I've done one where I've done some little... Oh, sorry, just knocked the camera with my head. Where I've done some little canvases that many years ago. The canvases are ones I did on my own. If you can hold fire, I'll try and get them. Yeah, they're on the wall. The only things I've got on the wall, actually. I might put some black ones on there. Bear with me. Oh, hang on. But you could put some of these on. These are bright and funky if you wanted. But there's a couple that I did for some of my shows with paints, just to show you. So this is my Craft for Britain one, and these are 2 that I did on canvases. This is a Dina Wakley video, Dina Wakley stencil, as you can see, with the colours. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's not dust. That's oh, what's that word? Essence. That's antiquing. And that one is very similar, you can see. So, again, funky, bright, colourful. I'm going to turn you around now so we can have a little chat. So, I hope you enjoyed that, because I blooming did. I've made a right mess now. So, good. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, right up my nose. Hey! Put it back a bit. Otherwise, I look like a... That's it. Oh, no, a bit more. That's better. So, Jane, could we do a canvas one? Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Just change what I've done. You don't need me to show you that. You just put what I've done on a canvas. Right, Jane, so you enjoyed that. Thank you. Wendy, thank you. Andrew, oh, thank you. Jane. So, remember... Hi Tracy, Jane! I had a chat with Jane and my mate Colin yesterday. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that... hi Emma! Emma's doing one on Monday. Tina Barnett is collating all the Facebook Lives that we know so that we're not overlapping. God, we got 123. Well, 121 now. So... I hope you enjoyed that. It's something that you don't normally see with me, isn't it? Bright. But I am a bright person, you know. I dress in black and look like this. So, hey, Carolyn. I miss you, Carolyn. Chatting. So, what I need to say is, don't forget the purpose, the daily ablutions, you know. Keep yourself regular. No, but seriously, joking apart, we need these things. And I'm like constantly aware of mucking my house up. But it's not a lot when you think, it's not a lot of worry when you think about what we're getting in return. I'm getting as much, if not more, out of these than you are. So, oh, thank you. And I've got proper trousers on. I've not just left me pyjama bottoms on. Bev, do you like that? Dilution to phone. Thank you, Muriel. Right, well, I'm going to get off because I'm going to be on telly in a minute, shouting at him. I've got Fee with me in a minute. And I just wanted to say thank you very much. I look exotic. Ooh, I've been called a lot. Jill Ashton! Is that the Jill I know? From school? From Gorton? I hope so. I've not seen her for ages. Hi, Mandy, Claudia, Sue. So, if anyone's got any ideas about what they want to do, that's give us a bell or message me or something, and we'll get on with it and we'll do something else. So I will come back to you in a couple of days, and we'll do a Facebook Live. Stay safe, get purpose and reason. You're not on your own. We're all in the same boat and we'll all work it out together, and Chandler are doing a great job. And thank you again to Mark and his techniques with the videos and that. He's just really, really good. Hi, Charmaine. Yes, thank you. Good luck to you as well. And Joe Channon's doing a lot better, apparently. Janice is saying so. I don't know. Anyway, take care. Love you all. And I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye.